It almost went Doom 64 music there for just a second. Ooh, tiny person. Tiny person, huge library.
To Father Joshua Stone, Baltimore, Maryland, February 19, 1786. My dear friend and trusted advisor, regretfully, I must inform you that I shall not be returning to Baltimore in the spring. I cannot, in good conscience, return to my position as a shepherd to the faithful. How can I lead my flock when I myself have lost my way? Before I can ever preach again, I must rediscover my own faith. I have come to question the very nature of good and evil. I have seen bloodshed in the name of God, and witnessed his children sowing the seeds of evil. I cannot escape my intuition that our good Christian faith blinds us to the greater evil that exists within our midst. Tomorrow, I travel to Blair Township. Doubtless you have heard of their recent demonic plight.
It looks so tiny.
I know not what manner of evil plagues Blair, but I go to find the true nature of God, and in the process, myself.
Bro, I don't know if you're going to find that in Blair.
And eternal friend, Jonathan Pry.
Didn't you play the other two games? Haven't you seen the movie? Hello. Wait. Okay. Oh no. It's bound to right shift. Run is bound to right shift. Dang it. Let's do the dang tang. Is that the same woman? She just running in a big circle?
Lady, where are your townspeople going?
Also, where are your legs?
Blair. It is the den of Satan. The witch feasts on our children.
What witch? Explain yourself, woman.
God help you if you go to Blair.
Isn't that where we are? Have I still got traveling to do? Whoopsie daisy. The controls are just slightly different. This one was made by Ritual. He just shave and a haircut. Those guys. And I don't know that I've ever played a Ritual game. But I have high hopes for this one. I think the general consensus with these is that Volume 1 was... Tavern is open for business. Is that the first one is the best one? But I don't really know how people feel about the second and third one. Hopefully this one will be quite nice. I was a little disappointed with the second one. To be honest. It was good. I've never made a game. What's up, pirate? Yeah, dude, one sitting.
Gentlemen, can you tell me, please, where are all the people going?
It took me like right over 3 hours.
Her name, boy.
And I got stuck a couple times.
I implore you.
That one was short.
What terrifies the people so?
God has forsaken us into the arms of evil. Go back to where you came from, friend, before it's too late.
Tell me, is there anyone in town? Anyone who can help me? I've come to fight the evil here.
Sir, you are a fool if you stay here. But the town's magistrate, Jonah, and Father Goodfellow have stayed behind.
Father
Jonah is
Goodfellow.
located in the courthouse, and Father Goodfellow is in the church.
And I don't know if it means anything, but this game is a good 200 meg smaller, almost 200 meg smaller than volumes 1 and 2, so I don't know if this one's going to be super short or what. Let me just rummage around in this barn here. What is that? Ooh! They keep demon dogs in their barn. Late 1700s colonial flintlock. That is what's up. That dog was carrying 20 bullets. Oh yeah, that dog killed all the chickens. Well, I killed it anyway. Ugly mutt or demon dog. It looked a lot like the other dogs.
I'd better take this with me. Never know when I could use a drink.
Probably better off anyway. Poor thing. I put it out of everyone else's misery along with its own. Let me just steal this missing persons poster. She's pretty. He did. He's a priest in the 1700s, or a former priest, so probably Protestant. Protestants usually alcoholics? I'm willing to bet he is. Yeah, true. This guy just welcomes himself. They won't mind, surely. Ooh, even the inn is closed. Just barge on in this guy's house. Ooh.
I would welcome you, good sir, but I cannot imagine what your purpose would be in traveling here. Tell me, what is your name and what business do you have here?
I am Jonathan Pry. I've heard stories of an evil that plagues your town. I've come to offer my assistance.
Pry? I've heard that name. A witch hunter.
I have been known as such.
Well, I will tell you this, witch hunter. Our town
Witch
has
hunter
indeed been
general?
vexed by unexplainable occurrences. Several of the town's children have disappeared, but we have no need for the interference of outsiders.
Your children are disappearing. Your townsfolk are fleeing and speaking of witches and demons, and still you refuse my help?
The people can be forgiven for jumping to a supernatural conclusion. They fear for the well-being of their children. But this is an official matter. I have 2 suspects in my custody now. I appreciate your offer, but your help is not needed here.
The stories speak of a witch.
Yes, we've sown the seeds of our own local legend with that one, I'm afraid.
Tell me about her.
Nothing to tell, really. An old woman named Elly Kedward was found guilty of practicing witchcraft, and in accordance with local laws, she was banished from the town.
Banished?
Yes, she was tied to a wheelbarrow, dragged into the woods, and left for dead. The winters are harsh here, and no one could survive in the deep woods without shelter, especially an old woman.
But how can you be sure?
We have sent several search parties into the woods, both to look for the missing children and the remains of the witch. Neither has been found.
But the children? What else could explain the disappearances?
Most likely they've gone into hiding. After Elly was banished, the children's imaginations began to run wild.
But you mentioned suspects.
Yes. I am awaiting the arrival of troops to escort 2 prisoners to Baltimore for trial. And one of them, a woman named Elizabeth Styler, is suspected of witchcraft.
Do you think she is involved in the disappearances?
I found her lying on the floor in the Kedward home. She was mumbling strange phrases. Around her were the
Like,
remains
women
of dead
should be
animals,
allowed to vote.
arranged in a strange pattern. I arrested her for suspicion of practicing the black arts.
Who is the other prisoner?
Our town
Tell me
drunk,
from this corner.
Hiram Heathtoe. We found him hiding in Smith's barn in town. He's always been a bit crazy, but now he insists that he was hiding from a witch or some other form of demonic being. We arrested him for stealing a chicken from one of the local farmers. Until the troops arrive, I will be conducting a more thorough
Heinous
investigation.
crime.
I would like to
Chicken theft.
question your prisoners. With your permission, of course.
You're a man who doesn't take no for an answer,
Creeper
Witch
Kitty.
Hunter. I
Thank
don't
you
see
for
any
the
use in talking to a
raid.
drunk and a delusional woman, but you may see them. But I warn you, Witch Hunter, do not interfere with my investigation.
Don't interfere
Here
with
is the
his
key to the
investigations. You guys.
I assure you that I will stay out of your way. My offer stands. I am at your service if there is anything I can do.
If you truly believe that this is a matter of witchcraft,
How is
you
everyone
might
doing
consider
tonight?
a visit to Coffin Rock.
What is Coffin Rock?
Coffin Rock has been the source
Don't
of
make me go to
legend for
Coffin Rock.
generations. Some say from the time before this area was even settled by the white man. Most of the townsfolk whisper the name and would never venture there. But it seems to me that a witch hunter would be interested in a place like that.
Perhaps after talking to your prisoners.
Here is a map to Coffin Rock. It lies near the center of the forest. If you find anything that will be of use to me, report back here immediately. You should go to the church and speak with Father
He turned
Goodfellow.
away like as if he
may
was
have
stealing
other
it from him.
information that may interest you.
What's up, Creeper Kitty? How you doing? Let me just take this key and this poster and this rifle. Nope, not an option. That is unfortunate. Coffin Rock map. She's kind of the looker too. All of the cuties are going missing. Oh, that's helpful. There's Blair, there's Coffin Rock. Did it? It said you rated with 2, and I went from 2 viewers to 6. So maybe stupid in a good way. Let me check out what else is going on in this dude's house. Ooh, a fire. Yeah, doing raids is weird, man. I always feel like I do something wrong. I'm reasonably certain that I do something wrong every time I do one. Most of the time I forget to kill my own stream. This has very efficient loadings. I'm in favor so far. It's not screwing my capture up. Another missing person poster. That's a definitely from the 1700s with his late 90s, early 2000s haircut and t-shirt. You did, yeah. Yeah, I grabbed that from the service. Epic. Thanks for tipping me off. They also had Ghostbusters remastered, in case you happen to not have seen that. I grabbed that as well. Yeah, I look forward to I look forward to finding out what your complaints are. It might not be till next year, because I seriously doubt my 750 Ti can handle it. But hopefully, I'll have some better hardware by then. Woo.
Good day, Father. I am Jonathan Pry. I've come to investigate the strange events that have plagued your town.
Welcome, welcome, my son. I am Father Hale Goodfellow. A demonic evil has infested our once peaceful town. The people flee in terror. I have prayed that someone will be able to rid this place of her. God willing, you are that man.
Her? Do you mean Elly Kedward?
I think.
Do you believe she's the Blair Witch?
Oh,
Yeah,
I am
I don't know.
certain of it, my son. I discovered her diabolic
imagine. I'm
way
still
some
excited.
time ago. And though Jonah
It
finally
looks fun.
banished
It
her to the
definitely looks
woods,
fun.
I fear she has escaped and is now exacting her revenge upon the poor souls of this town.
It was you who discovered that she practiced witchcraft? Tell me, Father. Tell me what happened.
She worked her evil charms on the children of Blair. One of these children, a young girl named Isabel Abel, confided in me, and hence the witch was found out.
What sort of evil charms?
No one knows. The children said that she lured them to her house and drew their blood. It was on this basis that I accused her of witchcraft. What other reasonable explanation could there be? I reported my findings to the magistrate, and she was found guilty.
Strange behavior, to be sure. But what other evidence do you have of her witchcraft?
It is the very children who accused her that have gone missing. In my mind, this means that the witch has survived her punishment, or worse, returned
She's
from
now
the
a
dead
zombie
to seek
witch.
her vengeance.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me what you know about the prisoners that Jonah has locked up in jail.
Hiram is harmless enough. He is weak and drinks too much, and I believe that Jonah has him locked up for his own safety. The woman, Elizabeth Styler, is an entirely different story. She is in league with the devil, and her soul must be cleansed. It is for her own
Insorte
safety that I
diaboli.
placed a ward on her cell, binding her from using her pagan magic. I cannot help but believe that she has conspired with the Kedward witch and is connected to the missing children.
Pretty much.
You are so convinced of your truth, Father.
Well,
I wish I could be so sure.
considering the
troubles
time
you, my
period this
son?
takes place in,
You act as
I
if you've
wouldn't be
lost your
surprised
faith.
if they weren't allowed
I
to
have.
testify. But if they were accusing somebody of witchcraft,
You must
they might have been
believe in
like,
yourself
I'll accept it.
and in God. He has placed you here to test you, and it is only your faith that will allow you to succeed.
It's been a while since we've had a good witch burning.
Then pray for me, Father, for my faith has rotted. God has left me, and I abandon him in return.
If you have lost your
Jeez,
faith,
Riddick.
why did you come here?
I came here to discover or rediscover what I truly believe, but each passing moment leaves me more confused. Perhaps I should leave this place before I bring the wrath of God down upon us all.
You will find your faith again, my son, and it shall be stronger than ever. You must believe that God has sent you on this great journey to help not only the children of Blair, but yourself as well.
Yes, the children.
The
There are
children.
things I must tell you. Strange things that I have witnessed firsthand.
What kinds of things?
Graves have been defiled, corpses missing, and one night as I walked home through the forest, I saw the undead roaming through the woods. At first I thought my eyes were failing me. I'm not as young as I used to be, but I ventured close
Really?
enough to see them, disfigured and demon-eyed, and smell them. Oh, I tell you, my son, the smell was horrible. They chased me, and I feared for my life. It was a truly horrific experience.
Could it have
Yes.
been a dream?
I wish it had been, but it was real. And a few nights later, I began hearing a voice beckoning me. Now I realized it was the witch. The voice was strange, garbled, but at the same time, gentle and alluring. I found it impossible to resist and ventured into the woods. I don't know the woods well, and it was very dark. I was lost after only a few moments. It was then that the voice became threatening, demonic. It became obvious that it was the witch and that I was in the presence of the devil himself.
That is a strange tale, Father.
There are many things here that are strange. I pray that you will uncover the truth, my son, and spare our poor town from this blight.
Why is
I
he
will
wearing
do what I can. Whatever truth
mud
lies
boots?
in those woods, I will seek it out.
I just had a realization. I think my guy becomes Candyman. Like, he's got the coat. He's kind of got the voice. All he needs is the hook hand. He's totally Candyman. Yeah. I got hungry and found some foliage. Oh, you have to check in here. I gotta say, man, this one feels pretty polished compared to the previous two. Like, I'm kind of into it.
It's locked.
Except for
I
how
need a
long it
key
took
to
him to
open
check the
it.
door. That's not the jail, is it? No.
It's locked. I need a key to open it.
Was it? No, that's... Where was the jail? Did I find the jail? Oh no, you were playing Visage. Old PT clone. Crap, I wish I could have caught that. I'm sorry. Like, I worked late. I literally got home, changed clothes, and set this up. The gallows. They left the body on the gallows. That's so disrespectful. But no, I would have loved to have seen that. And so far, only you and Pirate count. Like, I think my boy Wafer's here, but he's lurking, I'm pretty sure. Really? Yeah. Pirate's got a point.
Who are you? What do you want? I told that damn Jonah I ain't got nothing to do with anything. Can't you all leave me be? Or at least give me a damn drink?
My name is Jonathan Pry.
Dry up, old man.
I want to talk to you about the strange events that have befallen your town.
I ain't got nothing to say unless I have something to drink.
Is this what you're looking for?
There it is. Oh, come here, my precious. I have missed you.
Oh, that's what he needed the whiskey for. I found that in a barn, dude. Be careful.
Thank you, Mr. Pry.
Good old
Tell
barn
me,
whiskey.
What do you want to know?
Tell me about Elly Kedward.
The Blair Witch. I told that damn Jonah not to do anything so foolish as to send her into the woods. She will be the death of us all, Mr. Pry. I'm sure of it. She has dark knowledge that can send us all into Satan's arms.
I ain't gonna
She's come back
ignore
to
you.
drag us to the bowels
feel
of
you.
hell.
I definitely feel
Look at
you.
me. I hid for days from these evil deeds. In Smith's barn. I only came out when I was hungry. Potter says I stole a chicken from him, so they throw me in here. Defenseless. It's only a matter of time before the devil finds me here.
He can't get through the bars, man. Chill out.
We must speak quietly.
He woke the lady
One
up.
of the devil's disciples shares this very jail with me.
Uh-oh.
But Hiram, I can hear you just fine. You can't hide from me, friend.
Is she trolling him?
Please, Mr.
She's
Fry,
probably
I
just
beg of you.
trolling him.
If you have power over the evil that plagues this town, start here with the wickedness that lurks in this jail.
And she has written a bunch of stuff on the
Why
floor.
have they imprisoned you, good lady?
I
They
ain't that
accuse
good.
me of heresy. I'm guilty of nothing other than being in Elly Kedward's house.
The magistrate said you were behaving strangely.
Dude, I was
Strangely?
watching Mark and Jack play
Yes.
that. That looks so
Would not
awesome.
anyone behave strangely after seeing the terrors I beheld? When
I will
entered the
absolutely
house, I
do
was
that.
greeted with the
If you're
stench
still
of
playing
death.
it, by the time I get something worthy to
Slaughtered
play that game.
animals, entrails asunder. It was all too much. I was paralyzed with fear. When
Yeah,
Jonah
it
found
looks
me, I was still
friggin'
out of my
awesome.
senses. That could not
Like,
have been
what a
my
brilliant
work.
idea, honestly.
I could never have done that to those animals.
But why? Why were you in Ellie's house in the first place?
She calls me.
Ellie? She calls you?
You gave her your
Yes.
number?
She calls for help. Elly is not evil. She's only misunderstood.
is.
As am I.
I'm
She
jealous.
did not harm any of those children. Elly was the one that taught me the ways of the craft before they banished her. I've not seen her since that wretched day.
So, you admit to being a witch.
Yes, but no one knew. I kept it a private matter,
What is this shot?
lest I end up dead like Elly. I'm not an evil woman. Does the mere practice of witchcraft make me so?
It's just gonna
I
hang
hear
there. There we
stories
go.
of walking dead, of children disappearing, of all sorts of strange things. Surely nothing good or pure could bring about such horror. These events are
I'm sorry, what
somehow
were you saying?
related to each other, and I am here to find out why.
But I've done nothing wrong. They call me a heretic, simply for violating their principles of Christianity.
I am going to Coffin Rock today to investigate these
Dim
events.
titties.
Then we shall see what form of evil is at work in this town.
He's not quite as intense as Tony Todd, but maybe it's like whatever makes him into Candyman. Maybe that's what gives him his intensity. Why? Quit running around like a freak. Talk to me.
Please, Mr. Pry, I beg of you. If you have power over the evil that plagues this town, start here.
They're not down for you, crystal cleansing or charging. Here's some stew, friends. Eat, drink, and be merry. That's part of their punishment, I'm thinking. Because ain't no way they're reaching that stew. They just have to smell it. And they have an Iron Maiden, apparently. Blair was hardcore, man. Whoa. What's up? Yeah, honestly. There's a reason that mind your own business is such a good phrase. People don't take it to heart enough. All right, what am I doing? Am I just supposed to be going to Coffin Rock? I have a town map. Investigate Coffin Rock. Yay. Into the woods. My favorite part of these games. Though I hear this one's like really linear. So maybe it won't be too bad. Ah. All right. to the names. My resolution up. Yeah, there's always got to be the one. Honestly. Is that a corpse? There's a corpse right there. Let me just sidle on over towards him. Excuse me, sir. Are you all right? Do you need medical resistance? I can't help him. I'm gonna just follow the path, because I'm willing to bet that they've beat a path to... That is another corpse. That looks like a child? Or is it just a weird angle? And another one. Okay, those are grown men. No dead kids yet. Coffin Rock map. So this should go to the right and then to the left and stick to the left path. I'm gonna try that. Nice. Whoa. That was a nice touch. I would have totally missed that if I hadn't let my eyes lazily lift to the left there. Blockhead Joe, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Black Hills Forest. More dead bodies. Yeah. Am I following the trail of blood? Maybe. Do I probably don't show up on that map, huh? I do not. Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. Yeah, this is Coffin Rock.
What evil is this? God help us all if that old woman has freed herself to inflict such horror.
The child must not be freed. Leave now or risk your own soul.
Dear God, who speaks to me?
Zambos. Ooh, combat music. Slow-mo zombies. I'll do the sound effects myself. Oh, sweet. I don't... Are you? Yeah, it's got like, yeah, like a decent amount of polish. The graphics are actually pretty sharp, and it's the exact same engine. I'm really into the fact that you can just walk over those items and pick them up. You don't actually have to pick them up.
I will get you back to town, child.
Just a random little soundbite from from Blair Witch Project.
Do you know her?
Isabel Abel, one of the missing children. Where did you find her?
She has a tick.
Coffin Rock.
Such strange and horrible markings. Who could do such violence to a child?
She was splayed across the rock. It looked like a ritual sacrifice. What say you, priest?
I say it's the work of a witch. Most certainly the Kedward woman. But how could she have escaped the ropes, Jonah?
She couldn't have. She was bound tightly. And even if she had escaped, she would have surely succumbed to the elements. Could it be that another witch, or even a coven of them, seeks to finish her work?
Impossible. This is Kedward's
Well, at least he thought about it for a second.
We must confront the Styler woman and find out exactly what she knows. If she refuses to talk, we will find ways to make her talk.
That won't be necessary, Father. Let me talk to her again. She trusts me.
Do not allow yourself to be manipulated by her evil, Pry. The devil himself works his deceit through these witches.
I need to do some work back at the courthouse. Mr. Pry, I'm afraid your sidearm won't do it all.
Could you move your rifle?
Take my rifle.
Oh, I'll take it. Thanks, George Washington.
Thank you, good sir.
I must ask you a great favor, Jonathan. A favor that may well save us all. In this very town is the grave of a great priest. A man who knew much about the forces of darkness. He took to his grave a powerful Christian relic. A cross that grants immense power to he who wears it. If it were to fall into the wrong hands, it would mean disaster for us all.
Where is the body buried?
In the graveyard.
I thought he was gonna like pull like a secret lever
In the
and the
cemetery.
bookshelf was gonna move.
Take
It's
this
gonna be
scroll
like right
with
here.
you. Hold it up to the gate and read aloud the words written here, and you will gain access. Tread cautiously, my son. The woods are in the clutches of great evil. But if you can find the relic and bring it back to me, I'll teach you how to wield its great power.
It is. The wind is. It's a little bit calmer in here. Oh, no, 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 no. Put the gun away. I was just trying to check on her. Why does he keep going out the back door? Alright, to the jail first, right? That's it. Is that the jail? I think that's the jail. Stop. No. That's not the jail. What is that? I don't even know. Let me run back here. I don't even know if I came back here earlier. I can go ahead and do this.
ATM Debeo Pevenire.
What? They'll be using that black magic to seal up their graveyard. 3 empty graves. Oh no. That one's a little bit fresher. There's a shovel right there. I'm assuming I have to rebury
What
these folks.
demons are these?
Zombies. Yes. Here come more of them. Straight up like Return of the Living Dead. Oh, boss fight. Ow. I'm on fire.
Back to the hell that spawned you.
Oh crap, man, reload that thing. Is he like an archvile? Is he like line of sight set me on fire? Whoops, wasted that shot. Zombie priest. That's wicked. Oh, dude. Not only does the cross make me burn, it also gibs me. Or jibs me. That was brutal. Bring it on. Ooh. Dang it. Blow their legs clean off. I do like how it makes it super obvious what you're pointing at with the glowies. That's awesome too. Whoa. Crit hit. Am I out of ammo already? Where'd all my ammo go? Did any of them happen to drop blunderbuss ammo? Dude, I like this one. I'm digging it.
This must be what the priest was talking about. I'd better return it to Hale.
We'll just leave the... It'll be fine. Somebody else will clean that up.